Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Leah and you're watching Glamour Gadgets and Gaming by Leah. So I haven't yet reviewed this phone. Why? Because all the other channels are very busy raving about its specs, the flip camera, etc, etc, etc. So after its launch in Valencia, I walked away with it and chose to spend some discreet, personal, quality time with this beauty. There have been many major flagship smartphone launches this year so far, and the biggest and obvious competitor in my opinion has been the super slick, the incredible OnePlus 7 Pro. Guys, this is the most affordable flagship of 2019 with an ultimate, stunning, incredible rotating camera flagship smartphone that has everything that the high-end smartphones still do not have. The links for it are in the description box below for you to go and check it out for yourselves. I've played with the ZenFone 6 enough to come to a conclusion that it quite possibly is the best flagship smartphone of 2019 so far. Now let me explain to you exactly why. Don't worry guys, I have acknowledged the minor flaws it has, which to me are so minor they are almost invisible. Now before I begin, let's have a quick refresher of the specs. Check these out on the screen in front of you. Now guys, let's get down to the nitty and gritty of why I feel this ASUS ZenFone 6 is quite possibly the best flagship smartphone of 2019 so far. Beginning with number one, the obvious and much hyped reason is its reversible motorized flip camera, which can shoot videos in 4K 60 frames per second, either front or back. And it features the smoothest image stabilisation I have ever seen on a smartphone, period. Guys, this very innovative, unique and desirable flip camera differentiates the ZenFone 6 from any other phone in the smartphone market. Instead of one or more cheaper sensors for selfie cameras, guys, it's great to have the quality of the primary camera, 48 megapixels in the selfie camera.
Hey guys, so I'm at the Wardown Museum in Wardown Park. This is in Luton. Stunning location, stunning scenery and park.
It simply reverses its rear camera with a built-in very snappy motorized module. And the camera takes pictures in any angle. Guys, I super love the motion tracking feature. Now the ZenFone 6 will give you a brand new experience in many ways. It has the best electronic image stabilization on any smartphone camera around, including in comparison to its biggest competitor. And it is the only phone that will give you such incredible stabilization at 4K 60 frames per second. Check out the samples on the screen in front of you. Now moving on to number two. The ASUS ZenFone 6 boasts top-end performance with the flagship octa-core CPU, the latest Snapdragon 855, which gives us plenty of power and incredible performance.
So the ZenFone 6 has scored a very high, a very impressive Antutu Benchmark score of 364,468, which is incredible.
Everything is the most important thing in the world.
So guys, I immediately met up with some of our favourite YouTube and media influencers, and you will see their interviews later on in this video. The event
That's insane.
Hey guys, sorry to bother you. What do you guys think of the 7 series? OnePlus?
My name is Aaron from the IPS Display, and so far I'm really impressed with the 7 Pro.
And whilst you're doing that guys, if you have enjoyed this video and the box and would like the opportunity to receive one for yourself, hit that sub button. And
Here we go. Wonder where the next one is going to fly.
So in the Wi-Fi speed test, the ZenFone 6 has achieved a 64.8 megabyte per second download speed and a 19.4 megabytes per second upload speed.
Number 3, it features a gigantic 5000 milliamp battery with a monster of a battery, which is the biggest power pack in any major flagship Android smartphone, similar to the Nubia Red Magic 3. It supports quick charge 4.0 with an 18-watt Type-C charger, which gives us up to 2 days of non-stop use. Number 4. Zen Ui 6 has been overhauled, so it's clean and tidy, whilst giving us a near Android stock-like experience. And unlike its previous ZenFone models, it has no bloatware whatsoever. It's very smooth and snappy in operation. Number 5. Guys, the speakers are loud and of stunning quality. The ASUS ZenFone 6 features stereo hi-fi speakers, which are probably the loudest yet clearest on any recent smartphone that I have recently tested, including the OnePlus 7 Pro, the Honor 20 Pro, the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, etc.
ना सही थोड़ी ठंड
Android, I'm your assistant, here to help you throughout your day. Here are some things you can try saying to get started.
Now before I move on to number 6, guys, it has the best motorized rear and selfie camera. We can't ignore the best Snapdragon 855 CPU. It's an LCD screen, so what? But the strong Gorilla Glass 6 screen protection makes up for it. It supports HDR10, its fingerprint sensor is perfectly snappy, the micro SD card slot is expandable up to 1 TB. We all love, want and need the 3.5mm headphone jack, and we have it. It features Google Widewine Level 1, which means it supports Netflix in HD. And the only disadvantage it has over the OnePlus 7 Pro is probably its screen. The quality is not AMOLED yet IPS. However, when compared to the AMOLED on the OnePlus 7 Pro, here on the screen in front of you, there is not much of a noticeable difference. And guys, we've got to appreciate, because it's an IPS screen, it consumes less power. Therefore, the 5000 mAh battery lasts forever, with around 48 hours of non-stop use from a full charge. Moving on to number 6. The ASUS ZenFone 6 is at a very competitive and reasonable price, the lowest for amongst all the flagships this year so far, considering the specs, the features, its power and performance, and everything it has to offer. The ZenFone 6 is at a great buy at only £424. Now that's for the 64GB model and £488 for the 128GB model. The prices for the ASUS ZenFone 6 are on the screen in front of you, and I've left the links for it in the description box below for you to go and check it out for yourselves. This is the surprise flagship with a surprisingly low price. Now, for those of you who may be nitpicking, it doesn't have any IP rating, it doesn't have any wireless charging, but nor does its biggest competitors, including the OnePlus 7 Pro. ASUS makes up for any minor shortfalls I may have mentioned, with features most of the other flagships have ignored, yet are far more important to me than any flashy screen. This includes the 3.5mm headphone jack, micro SD card slot, which can take up to 1 TB micro SD card, and of course all this for only £424. That's $549 and around 38,160 Indian rupees. £424 for a flagship smartphone that has everything that the high-end smartphones still do not have. The links for it are in the description box below for you to go and check it out for yourselves. So are you tempted by the ASUS ZenFone 6? Will it be your next upgrade? Please do share your thoughts of it in the comment box below. What's there not to love about it? It's notchless with nano edge display, features super night mode on ultra wide camera, a completely while rotating camera, and a flippin' rotating bargain at under £500. The ASUS ZenFone 6 features DTS-X Ultra technology, which is unlike anything you've heard before. The ASUS ZenFone 6 tops DxOMark selfie score with 98 points. It's been rated as the best selfie camera in the world by Qualcomm. It's been ranked at number 1 on its selfie ranking and in top authority and camera and image quality by DxOMark. With its powerful hardware and near stock Android Pie UI, this ASUS handset ticks all the boxes for the best flagship smartphone of 2019 so far. Now, those of you who may disagree, I have spent the same amount of time with the OnePlus 7 Pro, which is an absolute stunner in its own right. I will be sharing my experience and thoughts in one of my upcoming videos. Plus, if this video hits more than 100 likes, you'll be sure to expect a smartphone giveaway alert knocking at your door. So guys, get in there, get sharing and liking. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram for the latest vids, news, updates and giveaways. This is me done for now. Till the next one guys, take care. Bye.